Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. The World Cup is here in FC26. We finally have all the updates that we've been waiting for over a week on this game. We've got the whole new token system, which shows in the top right as a new form of currency as we chase tokens to then redeem them in the store for our token rewards. The whole new system where we're not getting packs and player picks from playing division rivals, yet we get to choose our own rewards here from this token store. We're going to talk about that because I think there's some things missing in this store as the store is going to refresh every single week, but there's so much more to discuss. Guys, we have the Playstyles Lab in Evos that is allowing us to take cards to 3 playstyle pluses and 8 base playstyles, especially with all these new cards and objectives. Foot birthdays are included in this as well. There are so many cards that we can Evo, and it is free and it is unlimited repeatable. So that's a W, but along with that, we have the Evo Undo, which is cooking the market. This is one of the craziest market crashes that I've seen over the course of a morning. You've got cards like Foot Birthday Pfeiffer and some of these other big names in Foot Birthday that have absolutely crashed in price. Pfeiffer was 900,000 coins, and now she's not even 100K on this game because people are taking the Evos off of their cards and then listing them back on the market if they were tradable. There's so many cards that are crashing. It's impacting the rest of the market, but I think we might be able to take advantage of some of those price drops for some quick flips. I'll talk about that today. And of course, the last thing we have to cover is the new objective section, which completely looks different. And also we got the World Cup mode. We'll probably tap into that at the very end of the video as well. But let's react to everything because, guys, I woke up like 30 minutes ago, got on Twitter, saw all this stuff, was like, I got to get on this game and look through it all with you guys. Now, if you're excited for this World Cup content, drop a thumbs up on the video, hype the video, and subscribe if you're new. But let's dive in by looking at the Season Pass. I feel like the Season Pass isn't getting talked about a whole lot, especially because the players in here are all from North America, and if that doesn't interest you, then that's probably not going to make the Season Pass super interesting. Now, all of these players that are in here are customizable with whatever playstyle pluses and base playstyles you want. The best cards are definitely towards the end of the pass, but besides the players not being that hype in here, I mean, everything else is really good. Like, a lot of packs, and I think that's necessary because of the way the new token system works. I am a huge fan of that. As you'll notice, like, it's almost a pack at every single level, besides a player and then a couple of Evos here or there. The Evos in the Season Pass don't look the craziest. There are some good ones. Like, there's a really good Evo at level 21, which I do want to point out. It is just a lot of packs because we're going to need the fodder. And I think EA realized the way they're doing the new token system, people aren't going to be getting as much fodder, so they're going to need to get it from here. Inside of the system as well, the 25X Nations packs are really interesting to me. I'd have to go to the pack code to see exactly what these 25X Nations pack are, but I have to imagine it's going to give you players from all the different countries that we're going to need an objective. So these might be really timely packs to help us get some of those objectives done for the Maradona and stuff like that. Here's a highlight. At level 17 or level 18, we've got an 89 plus year in review, basically, rewind player pick for SBCs only. And it's not just one, it's two, because at level 18 in the premium section, you get this exact same player pick as well. Now, I don't think this one's going to be tradable because it's an SBC player pick. None of these cards were ever on the market. They were only SBCs, but it is in the premium pass. Also at level 18, we've got ourselves an Evo here called No Looking Back, which gives a playstyle plus boost to any card, no max rating, take you to 3 PS pluses and 8 base playstyles. Now, let's move on to level 20, where the good stuff is, all right? Level 20, level 21, we've got Brendan Aronson and we've got Tim Weah. I'm excited for those players personally. But at level 21, you've got a really good Evo. This one's going to be talked about a lot, I think. It is called Deadeye. It gives a shooting boost where most stats are going to go upwards of 95, like the important ones. 96 shot power. Penalties can go to 99 if they're high enough. It gives finesse and low driven plus, finishing up to 96, long shots up to 95, and good base playstyles as well. Like, I right away click into this and see my Kudus, who needs some other stat upgrades for sure. But if he's still a 90 rated card at this time, you know, that's a nice boost. I mean, at this time when I get to this part of the Season Pass, that is a very nice shooting boost for that card there. I think that one's a really good Evo. Deadeye, repeatable 3 times. It only boosts your overall +1 as well. Let's keep moving on. Last few things here in this Season Pass. Of course, you've got more packs. You've got pretty good tradable packs as well. There's an 89 by 3 that's involved here. I want to stop next as we go past Rodman. I want to stop at level 26 here. Tradable Festival of Football Path to Glory player pack. That could be really good. Level 27, tradable Tots player pick. Also at level 27 in the free pass, we have the big 4 Playstyle Plus Evo Boost. Max 93 Intercept Plus for, again, any 93 overall card. You find somebody who is in need of Intercept Plus for a fourth PS Plus. So look at all these TOTS cards that we can Evo. That's a bit of a trip, right? Because these cards with 3 Playstyle Pluses just kind of became the normal. Like Teo Hernandez, you could give bro Intercept Plus and give him that playstyle that he would need. That's great at level 27. I love that. And then moving on the level right after that, level 28, you've got the Finesse Plus Evo that allows you to take any card that is max 94 rated up to 4 Playstyle Pluses with Finesse Plus. Again, taking a look at so many of these Team of the Season cards that fit this, you could give Soboslai Finesse Plus. Aleš Begovic, the TOTS card, could go to 4 Playstyle Pluses as well with Finesse. Plenty of options here, and there's going to be plenty of options as we go throughout the season. Those are some really big Evos right now at the end of the season pass. And let's go to level 30. What is our final level reward here at the very back? At level 29, we've got a multi-choice between a 90 times 4, an 85-10, and an 88x5, untradeable. A multi-choice at level 29 as well between some big packs. Ooh, that 90 plus times 4 will be tempting, but yeah, 85x15, probably go with the 90 plus times 4. You've got Santi Jimenez and a 93 plus Festival Football PTG pick. Oh, yeah, I mean, most of us are probably going to go for the PTG pick, right? I mean, unless you're a Mexican fan or if you're an AC Milan fan, you're probably doing that. And then at the final pick of the season pass, Sophia Wilson, the best SBC from Team of the Year, fully customizable with Playstyle Pluses and Playstyles with 96 pace and 95 dribble, or a 1 of 4 92 plus Festival Football PTG, and this could be tradable because it is a premium pass. So I feel like once we get to that end 30 level of the season pass, I'm going to be tempted to take those player picks, but that is a good season pass. It is good. I wouldn't say that it's like insane, but it is good. Now, what is kind of insane are all these new objectives. The Journey of Nations is looking, honestly, guys, good, because there are ways you can do this similar to icon swaps where you save yourself a ton of times, and this is where we can earn our first token rewards in game right now. All we can unlock right now is this North America objective. All of these small objectives below the completionist at the very top are what we get done to get the Hugo Sanchez card. There's some coin rewards in here. There's pack rewards. And of course, there's a lot of like cosmetics, tifos, kits, and stuff like that. And even some players involved in here as well. Like there's some Haitian players, Mexico players. They give you this Clint Dempsey, which you actually need to use to complete part of this objective, so don't get rid of that card. And then, of course, there's more of the Festival of Football fully customizable players inside here as well, along with some nice rewards. So the main thing with this that you need to know is how you get it done. And shout out to Chem Expert on Twitter, because he's the one that I saw at least posting this first when I woke up today. He is kind of telling you how to get this done. 12 matches. This feels like icon swaps, right? You got all these objectives and you got 12 matches as your lowest amount of games to get it done. That's not bad. Even if it takes you like 15 matches, that's honestly not that terrible for getting a 95 rated Hugo Sanchez with those stats and all the other rewards that you get. Like he listed the rewards in here. You get 100 tokens. I think there actually might be like 110 tokens, unless I counted wrong. 60,000 coins. Adams PTG, Trusty PTG, a whole bunch of these PTG cards, bunches of Evos, good packs and player picks for 12 games. That's a dub. Now, you do have to do some specific things and use some specific formation. So I'm going to drop the link to this tweet down below in the description of the video. Make sure you take a quick either screenshot of that or bookmark it yourself like I did for when you want to come back to this and grind these tokens. Also, Nepenthes tweeted out how to finish this as well. You do need to use some rush. Basically, he's telling you step by step how you need to do this, and this one's a bit more of a overview, high level. I think both of these tweets are very, very good. I'm going to actually bookmark them both so that when I go to play this later today, we will be making good progress. So that is the North America objective. Of course, you complete all of these individual continent objectives to get the Maradona, which, I mean, it is a crazy card. I don't know about this card design. I don't know about that one, but that is a pretty crazy card. The Hugo Sanchez is pretty nuts as well. One thing that I would tell you to do right now is check your club, because there are a lot of Canadian, Mexican, and USA players that are selling on the market for big bucks because people are building these teams and building squads that they need to complete these objectives, and they're going into squad battles and live events and rush to get it done. I mean, gold Alphonso Davies has gone from 1,000 coins up to 7K. So check your club at the very least. If you got some tradable cards that are from those North American nations, you might be able to make yourself some very easy coins. And then also, the objectives are locked, but you can kind of see what's involved in here for the rest of our rewards. There's the 4 Playstyle Plus Carlos Alberto. You can preview in here. You've got a Bobadilla and a Paez. I think there's a Ugarte for Manchester United. There's a whole bunch of Colombian rewards there. The Brazilian Rayan is in here as well with the Brazil kits. There you go. Brazilian fans who want to have that kit there. You've got an Almada here for the South American. Now, this is a couple weeks away. There's a Dino that's involved, the SBC Dino, if you didn't get that card done. A Festival Football Greats of the Game player pick. 85 by 10 is in there. So you can see a whole bunch of rewards that are inside of this in the future. But of course, all that is unlocked right now is the North America objective, which of course we can complete in just 12 games. So I'm going to be chipping away at that today because that looks really good. So that is where you get your first tokens in this game as well. And let's go to the store and talk about this new currency of tokens. Of course, this is what EA told us we would be playing for now instead of just packs and player picks from Rivals and from Foot Champs and stuff like that. If you go to the store, you mouse over to the token store, you can see here the token summary and then the Festival Football rewards that we have for the store. Now, I want to read this summary real quick. Tokens are a limited time reward to earn across Ultimate Team. Exchange the tokens you've earned prior to expiration. Each token has an earning cap. When the refresh timer ends, the cap resets, allowing you to earn more tokens. That is the weekly limit of 1,000 tokens that you see down below there on the right. It'll tell you how many tokens you have up here at the top and down here in the store. Notice also down there, it says there's a weekly reset in 6 days, 17 hours. This store is missing some pieces of content that we saw leaked for the store. I think that they're going to be refreshing rewards with different bundles of packs, different players, and different player picks, and maybe even different evolutions as we go throughout every single week. That's kind of cool. But of course, the way that we look at this store is you play the game modes, you get tokens, and then you get to redeem those tokens for rewards that we get to choose, that you want. Now, of course, there's a lot of things in here that don't look that great, but there's a lot in here that does look really great too. Like you got an 81 by 10 for 10 tokens. Probably not going to be used, right? You got a Festival Football Evo here for 15 tokens that just boost the chemistry of your card to a PTG item, right? But you've got a lot of other packs in here that do look really interesting. If we go to the token store again, it reset me there. Here we are. Okay, Season Token Store Pack number 1. This is untradeable for 100 tokens. It is repeatable 25 times. So you could take this set of packs and player picks 25 times. It's just 86 plus and 85 plus player picks. Okay. This one's tradable. It gives you player picks as well. It's 100 tokens. That's interesting that it is, okay, it's lower rating, but it's, you know, the same number of times you can complete it. So that one's tradable with slightly lower ratings, but really the good rewards are down here. Ahmad is 200 tokens. He was leaked as an SBC. He's actually in the token store here. That doesn't look like too bad a value, if I'm being honest. And then we get in some good stuff. A 93 times 3 Path to Glory Team 1 Players Pack. Only 250 tokens. That looks like a decent deal. Again, this has an Icon Swaps-esque feel to it where you get tokens and then you get to choose what rewards you want with those tokens. Right here is where the packs are. Seasonal Token Store Pack 3 for 500 tokens. It gives you an 88 plus player pick, 3 88 plus player picks, 5 87 plus picks, and 4 85 plus picks, also including an 84 times 25. So that is a tradable fodder set of packs there. And then the untradable set gives you 2 90 plus picks, 4 88 pluses, 4 86 pluses, and an 85 by 20. That is fodder for days. And as you can see, it's 500 tokens. So you could open 2 of those this week. If you get all 1,000 tokens this week, you could open 2 of those. That is not bad. We have our first good Evo here at level, or at 500 tokens as well. This is a Festival Football International Pride Evo called the Gold Standard, and it does boost your card to being 9 Golden Gang, and also it gives you a Playstyle Plus. You know, it's interesting there that it shows Puteus as the reward, because does this actually, yeah, that gives you the Festival Football card design. So that means you would be able to customize the card I guess that the only drawback to that Evo, if I'm understanding it correctly, would be you would get First Touch Plus on a card that you would then be able to Evo after that, but you wouldn't be able to customize your Evo right away. I guess that's false because it's max 92. There might be some cards you could customize, and also a lot of the people I guess that you're gonna put into this will already have playstyle pluses. So First Touch wouldn't be the worst. Also, the First Touch playstyle plus is already on Puteus' card. What am I saying? And never mind. There's no First Touch plus here. It's just a stat boosting Evo to 94 physical. The passing gets boosted up. I mean, honestly, actually, those stat caps don't look that amazing. For 500 tokens, I'm yapping. That might be a skip, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah. It does give you the customizable card design, though, so that would be a pull. Then you'd be able to go and customize the playstyle pluses. But yeah, that one's, I think, a skip for me. At 1,000 tokens, we have a 93 plus encore player pick for a definite gamble. That's crazy. I mean, that is going to include Time Warp, Thunderstruck, Team of the Year, Winter Wildcards, Future Stars, Knockout Royalty, Foot Birthday, or Trophy Titans. You won't see me taking that one for sure. I can't say that that's worth it. And then down here at the bottom, the big boy rewards. We've got a huge 2,000 token Evo called the main event. And this one looks crazy. But again, 2,000 tokens, that means you're going to have to play objectives and get rewards and not claim anything for 2 weeks to get this, but this might be worth it. 96 pace and 97 shooting for that Sophia Wilson card there. Look at the Stoichkov. He goes to 96 pace, 97 shooting, 95 dribble, and 92 passing. It does give up to 4 playstyle pluses. So Stoichkov would not be the best choice here because he would only come out of it with 3. Landon Donovan would go to 4, though. Look at the state of that. So that is a very tempting Evo because this looks really, oh my gosh, 96 pace and 97 shooting just looks nuts. Oh, the Messi fits. Oh, Messi with rapid and then the incisive plus. That looks crazy. Like 2,000 tokens. If you are somebody who, like, Evos are what you do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not a 4th playstyle plus, though. If Evos are what you do, this might be worth your time. Like, it might be worth your time trying to find somebody who's going to get up to the most crazy stats that you can find from here. I wish I could preview position striker must not be center back. Okay, so my Dino will not fit this. Wow. Odobert looks good in that one as well. This is a crazy Evo. Like, when you go and take a look at Footbin and the Evos that people are creating right now, it's all of these, the main event evolution. Look at that Ronaldo, 95 passing on that Ronaldo. That's the Ronaldo that's going to be in the store player pick. What is this? 98 shooting, 97 passing, and dribbling with some chains? That is ridiculous. So if Evos are your thing, like I was saying, this is potentially going to be the spot for you to find the best Evo chain and to make an absolutely bananas card because it looks possible to make a bananas card. It's just going to take you a lot of tokens to actually do that. So I don't think that's terrible value. But at the very bottom here, we've got our most expensive rewards for this week in the pass. You got Pirlo, Owen, Rivaldo, Zanetti, and Petit. They're all 4 playstyle pluses. Pirlo's got 99 passing, 94 shooting, and 96 dribbling with all passing playstyle pluses. Looks crazy. Owen looks really good as well. Rivaldo looks pretty crazy. Like, man, when I look at this, I don't know what to take. I think that 2,000 token Evo is very, very tempting. But also I take a look at like this 93 plus PTG pack and then the untradeable pack set here of the player picks and packs. And I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of SBCs that come out during this promo that I'm going to want to complete. I don't know, man. That's the beauty of the choice, though. The way that they have kind of structured this mode, that is the beauty of it, is that you get to choose what rewards you want. Now, really quickly here, I want to go to like Champs rewards and see. I can't click on Rivals because that's going to claim my rewards. But if I go into Foot Champs, is this updated to show the actual rewards? No. So it says right now for 11 wins that you just get 120,000 coins. So there was a, like, something that was there, a placeholder text that was there earlier. It's obviously not there now. I'm just curious to see how many tokens these other rewards give. Let's go to squad battles. Have these rewards been updated? Let's see. Your rank. No, squad battle rewards do not have any tokens in them yet. So those probably will update after this week's rewards. You know what? Let me claim my rivals just so that I can see this for the video. We're going to open the rivals rewards tomorrow. But I just want to see what we get. We got 24 points, by the way, right before the season reset. We got an 86 plus pick there, some coins, and a TOTS pick, which is cool. But I want to see Yeah, it took me down to Division 3. That's fine. I want to see what the rewards are. Division 3 reward upgrade is 400 tokens. So that's a pretty big chunk. That is a pretty big chunk, and that is kind of what they set out and they said in the post last week. Division 2 reward upgrade. That was a whole bunch of packs. Give me back in there, please. Division 3 reward upgrade shows me 60,000 coins, a pick, and 400 tokens. Okay, let me go to Division 2, please. Division 2. What? Nah, this can't be upgraded. Nah, something is not correct here with Division 2 rewards because there's no tokens in there. Let me go to Division 1. Division 1. There we go. Oh, wow, for the weekly reward. So it may be kind of important, depending on how many other tokens we get through champs, through live events, through SBCs, and other objectives. 400 tokens for your reward upgrade compared to 275 for the base reward. That is interesting. There are still some packs in here, and 8420 and 84x15, tradable and untradeable. So there's still going to be a little bit of fodder supply, but definitely not as much as there was before because now they've taken away packs and picks and put those tokens in rewards. So we're going to have to see how that changes things as we go. But let's move on to arguably the biggest thing that is impacting the market, and that is the new Playstyles Plus Lab and Evo Undo. As we already mentioned, you can take the appropriate cards, which would be International Star Performers, National Pride Champions, Glory Hunters, or Foot Birthday cards, max 2 Playstyle Pluses, and take them to 3 Playstyle Pluses, and take them to 8 base Playstyles. Interesting that they've put the max 7 Playstyles on this and the max 2 Playstyle Pluses. So if you have a third PS Plus card, the way you're going to have to change that Playstyle Plus, like let's say you build out like this St. Maximin right here, like I put Low Driven Plus on him. Let's say like in a week, I don't want Low Driven Plus. I'm going to have to use the new Evo Undo feature, undo that Evo for him to then fit this again to actually change the Playstyle Plus to what I want it to be. I just love that this is free. Like, this is free, unlimited, repeatable. There's no premium aspect to this. This is looking like a freaking W. I'm a huge fan. I'm actually interested to see for some of my Foot Birthday cards that I have in the club, what things I can do right now to, like, you know, put Low Driven on ASM, or some of these other cards, maybe a Finesse Shot Plus I want to put on, you know, Bernardo Silva or something like that before I Evo him, or maybe... yeah, we'll have to see. But that is the new Playstyles Lab. That is sick. And of course, guys, the new Evo Undo, which I have not tried. And I don't know which player I would want to even try it on. But it is live, all right? The Evo Undo is live. Let me just take a look at, like, this Tillman. This is a card that I've Evo'd a whole bunch. If you press X... or on a PlayStation, sorry, on Xbox, or if you press square on PlayStation, it'll pop up the cogwheel here, and you can remove all Evos or remove Last Evolution. Okay, can I do something? Let's go completed Evos, rating low to high. I want to try it on somebody. Okay, yeah, perfect. I've got these cards that are bronzes. Let me see. Remove Last Evolution. What does it show? Okay, you have to hold it. Would you like to remove the Last Evolution upgrade? View downgrade details. Oh, it shows you what playstyles get removed. Okay. All right. Okay, that's not bad. Now, let me do remove all Evos. Does it do the same thing? View downgrade details. That's so nice that you can actually review. Yeah, and it tells you what playstyles go away. Okay, cold. And I guess with stats, it would probably do the same thing, although this was just a playstyle Evo that I put them in the first place. Okay, so that's cold. Now, obviously as well, this is what everybody's talking about with Evo Undo, how it's impacting the market. Also looks like there's no paid aspect to that. It looks like it doesn't have a cooldown at all. It looks like it's just unlimited. You can remove Evos, everything, or remove Evos one at a time, as many times as you want. But look at the state of these price drops, guys. 130K for this Pfeiffer card that was literally just yesterday. And this morning, 1 million coins. The price drops are unbelievable in these Foot Birthdays. But it's not just the Foot Birthdays. It is all cards that have been super popular for Evos. 86 rated Patrick Vieira, right? Remember this SBC came out and all this stuff happened? Down 4 million today. He was 5 to 6 million coins before people realized, oh, dip, I can get the money from this and then sell them on the market and then, you know, get coins back. It's crazy to me how much these cards have actually fallen off, because are people who put coins into this, like, I don't think people are making coins on this Vieira. Like, if you look at Vieira's price all time, he was 600K when he was in packs. I mean, he's, yeah, a little bit more than that now, but for a lot of the people that maybe bought him for 1,000,000 coins in the past 3 months, if they sell right now, they're losing big time. But maybe they need coins that bad that they're okay to do that. That is kind of one thing that if you evoed a card a long time ago and you paid money for it, now you have kind of like a little bit of a gold mine that you can come back to and make some coins off of. Like even a card like this Joao Felix, who's 83,000 coins. I mean, he dropped a whole bunch a couple days ago from 1,000,000 down to 80K, but that's a card that if you paid, 800K for him in March to Evo, well, now you can get a couple coins back. It's just crazy to see how much tradable cards have dropped in the market. It's crazy to see how many people have actually bought cards for evolutions, right? I mean, that's what it boils down to, is seeing how many of these cards are dropping so much in price because people bought them and then put them into Evos. It's wild. It's mad to see. Now, I do think that some of these cards will rebound back up, but now no longer would you expect a card like Vieira to go all the way up to 1,000,000 coins again. I mean, there's no reason for this card to be as expensive as he was, because now if he starts to get that expensive, people who have him, that have evoed him, are just going to sell him off, and they're going to make some coins from that. So, yeah, that's the thing with this. That Vieira for 700,000, I mean, that might be a good price, but I don't want to buy him. This Vieira being there and this whole new Evo undo is just going to create a ton of crazy options for that, and it's going to continue to move the market because of the fact that you can undo Evos and get the coins tradable from them now. So I think that might be the biggest W of the day, if I'm being honest. Not because it crashed the market, but because it is making Evos so much more customizable, and it's putting the choice in your hands of what upgrades you want, and if you want the coins back from a card that you originally got. I do think that some of these FUT birthdays will like slowly rebound back up. Like if we talk about Pfeiffer, obviously the massive amount of panic selling and supply is happening right away. I do think that some of these could trickle back up. Maybe the Vieira could go back up to like 900K, but again, they shouldn't go as high as they did, because now you can take them back tradable and put them on the market. Now, this is impacting the rest of the market as well. Take a look at some of these cards. Bruno Fernandes for 1,000,000 coins. Payor is down as well. This is just causing market havoc, right? And it's causing a lot of player prices to drop. But also, I think we can get involved with some of this because the Playstyles Lab is cool, but like we said in the video today, I was unsure how the market was going to move, because how many cards are we actually going to be able to get our hands on that are new today that we would be able to Evo? And the answer to that is like, you can get a few, but it's not like absolutely mad. So with all of the content that came out today, there was just some panic. And as you can see, player prices are down bad. Like this Joao Felix is 460,000 coins, and he was 700,000 coins yesterday. I mean, Harry Kane is 485. He was like 680,000 coins. Bruno Fernandes, who I picked one up of just recently, was 1.2 mil, went down to 1.05, where I bought one. He's headed back up towards 1.2. And, some of these Women's Champions League cards, I bought a Payor for 1.46. She's down 400K today. This card was 2 mil last night. Went all the way down to 1.4, which is where I picked her up, and now she's 1.58. I think you can trade with these cards. Like, obviously, as I'm buying them, I'm saying that I think you can trade with them. Holy smokes, that's a crazy price. I think you got to focus on very rare, very popular 4 playstyle plus items, because sure, there is going to be more World Cup content that comes out, and that's going to shake things up on the market, but that Claudia Pina is gone. Some of these cards have just gotten way, way, way too low, and there's so much panic happening in one day that I think some of them are going to rebound back up. But also, there's a lot of people that are just trading with these cards, and you can see that. You can tell by the way the prices are moving on the market that people are just trading with them. Look at the state of these PSG cards. Pacho was just 800K. What? Pacho went down to 890 and is now back up to 1.05. Holy smokes. Wow. Hakimi was 1.9. Now he's 2.1. Barcola is 1.1 mil. What did he go down to? He was as low as 900. So the PSG cards, as we're recording this right now, have kind of started to bounce back. What about Noon Men? She's 1.1 mil. His lowest is in 1.1, so he might still have room to rise, but he's starting to go up. This is the type of card that I would be interested in buying, though. A rare card like this that has a lot of hype. These PSG cards, they dropped with Rivals rewards, and now they're kind of coming back up. So I think those could be a good trade today. I think all the winners cards would be a decent look, and I think the Ultimate Tots cards would be worth a watch as well. The men's and the women's, just because they are the most hype cards in this game. The cards that I picked up were all 4-play style pluses, or they were at least really hype and they had a huge drop off. Like I was trying to buy Messi for 1,000,000 coins, missed out on that. He's back to 1.1. I think the market overall is going to continue to be a bit of a weird spot, and it's going to be a place where you want to be careful as we kind of figure things out and we have all this new content that releases. But also, I think we can get some trades. And I think you just want to keep it to quick, simple flips. And I wouldn't be holding on to anything super long and investing, just because with Path to Glory coming out tomorrow, I think that's going to shake the market up again and maybe even a little bit more. So we're going to have to see. But, you know, for the cards that I picked up today, the Bruno, the Felix and stuff like that, we can do some quick flips. The one thing I will say, though, is it feels like it's traders trading with each other. It doesn't feel like it's a crazy huge amount of like pure demand, where it's just people are going and buying cards now after the huge crash. It kind of feels like it's traders trading with each other a little bit. So I'd be careful looking at those cards. So I've got a couple Saliba, got a Bruno, a couple of Felix, and a couple of Payor. One that I bought way too early and one that I bought at a good price. So we're going to lose some coins there, but we'll make some coins in other places. But guys, let's log out of Ultimate Team. First of all, let me know what you guys think of Ultimate Team and everything that is going on. And let's log into this new mode, the World's Game. Let me see what is going on right now inside of this. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We have just got a massive leak tweet as we've logged in. Exchanges are coming back. Whoa. Yes, exchanges are coming back, guys, according to the leaks. Hold on. Before we go into this World Cup mode, yes, they're back. Exchanges are back. They said, what is it? From 83 to 91. Wow. Exchanges are back, boys. That's great. EA is going to give us a real fodder grind. They're going to give us an actual grind for Festival Football. Sick. All right, I love that. I love that. I'm wondering what the packs will be, though. That'll be really interesting. Hold on. Let me just like select the nation here, Argentina. What do we got? The World's Game. You can play the tournament. You can customize your settings. So all you can do is play the tournament. Like randomize, replace team, advance. Let me check Argentina. And let's advance. It's time. The pitch is ready. I just wanted to see what this new mode was. I thought EA said that you were going to be able to earn rewards from playing this mode inside of Ultimate Team. The world... Oh my gosh. This might be the most simple World Cup mode that I've ever seen. I'll be honest. It's kind of career mode-esque. Team management, team sheets, the office, customize, edit players, save... Customize your player's appearance. Okay, but you can't customize stats. And what's over here on Central? Next fixture. It's just weird not having it being fully customized. Wow, yeah, actually this looks exactly like career mode. Wait, oh, I should have chosen Brazil. Then we would have been able to see Neymar. Let me go back and do that. Let me go back and do that and choose a different one. Let's do quit without saving. Let me go play tournament, new tournament. And Brazil. Let me choose Brazil. I want to see Neymar. Advance. And then I will go into team management. And that might be it. I mean, maybe there is an objective in Ultimate Team that is there for completing this mode, but I can't say that I noticed it when I was clicking through things earlier. Create new tournament. World's Game 2. Yep. I just want to see Neymar. Squad management. Let's go squad. Boom. Vinny Jr. with no picture. Cunha with no picture. Neymar has no picture either. Interesting. Paqueta does, though. And it's Paqueta's West Ham face pick that he's got. Interesting. All right, well, Neymar's back. First touch plus, incisive tech, and trickster. He is 83 rated, can play cam, left wing striker, and CM. Center mid Neymar they've given him. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyways, guys, that is the World Cup mode. Doesn't look that fantastic if we're being completely honest. But what does look the craziest is all the Ultimate Team content that we just got. I will see you guys on stream today where we will be grinding all of these new modes and all these new gameplay ideas. Also, exchanges are back tonight. Exchanges are back. Hey, chat, the stream starts in like 2 hours. get ready. Be there or be square. Love you guys, man. Let me know what you enjoy most about this new World Cup content, and I will see you guys in the stream today. It's been TheFutAccountant there. Peace out.